Yeah, Mr. Krabs, we're back. Huh. Push everything out of the way! Make room for the camera. How much battery I got on this thing right now? 40%. I can live with that. On charger. Good. Alright, how's everything going here so far? Oh my god, I missed 420 at 420. I'm sad. Let me freaking log into my computer, please. So I can get the speed. Chugging along. Speed of sound here. Rad. And of course it doesn't want to friggin' load because my computer sucks. Hello, need to scoot this just a little bit. There we go, perfect. I need to clear my throat. Okay, here we are, finally. It's 4:30 at 4:20. Rad. Significant improvement. Let's go find our stuff here. I'm currently looking at a screen, ignore me. Splat zones. Regular. Alright. Check the essentials. Scoot. How's that project going? Man, nothing wants to friggin' load right now. I'm actually upset. Come on. We have been live now for 2 minutes. That's great and all, but I really just want to see what's going on. For the love of cheese curds, open up! I tried. This thing does not want to friggin' happen. Why is it that whenever I'm doing a live stream, that's when I have computer problems? No matter what it's on. It's on my phone and nope, computer problems. It's on the computer, well, no dip Sherlock. What do you think happens there? But seriously, whenever I do a live stream, something has to go wrong, and it has to do with this pile of trash computer over here. I swear to God, I'm gonna I will destroy you, and you will be gone by the end of the week. Not really. This thing's still got a lot of mileage left. Something load! My God, this is disgraceful. Like, we're not running on fumes here. You're a freaking laptop made in the 21st freaking century, boy. To be rocking, boy. No, whatever. Come on! There you go. Now you're freaking using your noodle. That's a computer that I want to use. Not really. It's kind of bad. It can't load Scott games properly because apparently a single JPEG and some text is too much to handle nowadays. It just doesn't happen. Oh my God, why are you so drunk? Okay, Scott, you are still 82%. Great. Nothing wants to work right now on my computer, so I'm just gonna talk. Hello, friends. It is I. It is I, Superman. Oh my God, are you that dumb? Come on. Yes, for no returning sub. I wish to freaking see the stream. There we go. That's better. I actually want to see what's going on here. Voice crack. Good start. Alright, how you sounding? It's going at a fine speed. It's going at a fine speed. Very slow. It's going at a fine speed. Very slow. Alright, we're good. So that's on the background. Let's get this train wreck on a roll. Get off that thing. You don't need the freaking thing anymore. I just place this on the laptop and have zero problems. We have problems. Place it here. Might not work as efficiently, but it still works better than most things, eh? Hello! Now I can finally freaking get to the point. Hi, it's been a while. I haven't talked much about what's going on here lately. So I figured now's a good time just to, I got nothing going on. It's Friday. It's 420. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know what? Let's freaking party hardy. I don't know. I need to stop swinging this pillow around or else I'm going to break something. Ideally. The door! It's not broken. Still fine. Still there. But, what I want to talk about particularly, the state of the channel. Same old. We're still dead. For starters. But to get into more specifics, I want to get into this here. I've been considering making a few comebacks lately, as always. Switch clips are kind of low. I've been low lately. I haven't done any of those in a while. Haven't really had the proper motivation to make them, honestly. YouTube's just been, as a whole, a bit small for me. But I figured now would be a good time to just kind of talk about me for a little bit. I don't talk about stuff that I do outside of YouTube and all that. So, for starters, where to start? I don't know. The Switch anniversary. I completely missed that. I was trying to do a stream on that day, but I never quite got around to doing it, so now's a good time to start talking about it. I got a list of things here, actually, I've had for a while. Just talking about, like, various things, how well it sold, etc. How the heck did I lose 20% in 5 minutes? 7 minutes? The heck is my battery? I'm actually mad. That was dumb. I've literally been live for less than 10 minutes, and it's already like saying, "Help, please, I'm gonna die. If we don't feed me right now, we're gonna die. You're gonna be arrested for not properly raising your child." Oh. But that's dumb. That should not be the battery. Alright, let's just flip. Orientation is locked. Rotate. No! Screw you! Why is there an orientation lock? That makes no sense. Frick. No. I don't want it to be locked, you pleb. Great. So, this is dumb. Well, it's not gonna work like this, clearly. So, look at that! Another stream ruined by YouTube's garbage. Y'all liking my neck? Looks good this time of year. Alright, real quick. Y'all looking at me upside down. Hi, I'm Upside Down Nickel, and, we're gonna change things up today here on Dude Perfect. I don't know. Attitude Perfect. I don't know even more. I just freaking scratched my hand on my desk. I'm sad. Matt, my boy, welcome back. Throw it on the freaking ground. I put it on the ground. No. Welcome back to more of my bullcrap. Today, we're going to talk about all sorts of things that make your head turn. I don't know. I've been just spewing nonsense since the stream began. Just trying to find out how the heck to keep an active audience of no one. Glad I have someone I can freaking talk to, though. Certainly a plus. In my case. Alright, we seem to be back in a more comfortable position. Just gotta move my friggin' crap over a little bit. Ha ha! My My face! It's, am I able to charge it now? Yeah, it's charging. Alright, we good. Alright, put that down for a sec. Ooh. Scoot. That's a fan. Y'all are looking at right now. Is it a good fan? I think it's a good fan. Move that controller over here. Nice! That's a perfect friggin' angle right there. Just need to reorientate myself a little bit more. And now 10 minutes in, we are ready to go. Look at this freaking window. There's a curtain blocking this. Ah! The lights! Ah! Oh no. Oh, frick. I actually kind of just semi-got myself there. Alright. Just gonna fiddle with this. No. The frick, man. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I was talking about the, Nintendo-tastic now as a Discord. Huh. Man, everyone has a Discord. I don't really know how those happen. However, I have thought of something even dumber than getting a Discord. I've actually been considering the concept of getting a Patreon. Yeah, riddle me how that works. Lately I've just kind of gotten a job and got stuff to do. I need freaking money now. And I figured, hey, what better way to get myself kind of moving along than making some sort of content that I could sell for money? We've got to have money. I don't know. But yeah. I was actually thinking of making these kinds of streams like a thing. Like I do them here on YouTube, and then shortly afterwards I'd delete them, of course, and then I put them up on Patreon. Like, I don't know, $1 a month. Keep it simple. Maybe $2 a month if I'm feeling greedy. I don't know. It just sounds like something that could probably work if I really put some effort into it. But back to what I was saying earlier, I was referring to the Switch and the 1-year anniversary and such. Switch is beautiful. I mean, look at this thing. I really wish I could have gotten a bit more mileage out of it, well, on the channel, but clear my throat. But yeah, unfortunately, the whole Colin situation, yeah, that's a mess. I'm not a huge fan of those kinds of situations. I've always been like the kind of person to just try to evade any and all conflict, which it's worked out pretty well for me so far. I've only kind of wrapped myself into a bad, uncomfortable corner a few times in my life, and there were some pretty bad times, but hey, I got out of them just fine. Regardless, there are a few things I've actually wanted to mention, and I've been saying this a lot. Something I want to mention, something about talk about this, talk about that, talk about this, talk about that. There's just been a lot of stuff going on in the background lately that I've just been dying to talk about, and I want to get this in order so I can think straight and get this done. For starters, let's continue the whole Switch debacle here. It's dumb. Right now I'm just sitting here going through the Splatoon friggin'. Oh my god, why? This is a meme now. This is a freaking meme now. Okay. For some reason, I don't remember who started this. I think it was either Octoboy or Monster or Frosty K or whatever the heck her name is. One of those two started a meme, I guess, amongst Splatoon with this weird, like, cat plush thing that kind of reminds me of Judd. And I don't know why, but someone just made a fan character out of it, and now it's a thing. I love it. I'm seeing it on the plaza right now from Goldie. If you ever play Splatoon 2, you probably recognize those names. You got a Wii? Rock out with that thing, man. Go on Amazon, check for GameCube games. They're out there and they're waiting for you. Get sunshine. That's what's living. It is Jacob, my dude. Here's something worth mentioning. Lately, me and my old pal Jacob, who appeared in, I think, what? 2 videos on my channel? I think 2? No, he appeared in, yeah. He appeared in the Super Paper Mario first episode of that series, and he also appeared way further back in a Mario Kart 8 video I did. I'm trying to remember what the exact context of it was. I think, I don't remember what it was called. I have a playlist of it somewhere on here. Let me look that up. It was a certain series I hoped to have made, but it never really came about. That's kind of what happened with most of the channel. But hey, this is something I thought was fun. It was essentially my kind of thing of like Game Grumps versus that kind of deal. But one of the earlier things I did was, let me look it up. I think it was called Strike. I called it Strike. That's what it was. Let me just scroll down forward here. Dang, my list of transitions. I should show those off today. I have a lot of like private playlists of like random edits that I use for like layering and this and that. Yep, there it is. Strike. It has 5 videos over it, and a lot of them are just me playing Smash Bros. With my friend Bryce, who I don't really talk to anymore, sadly. And one of them where it was Mario Kart with Jacob, JC Barter, Millennium, whatever. Might have made a few call outs too at some random points. Dang, HCJI Central, what even? I was looking through my old playlist right now. I'm a bit dumb. When I get a part-time job, I'm gonna order 3 days capture card with Monovid. Ooh, all right, I'm down with that. I want to see that kind of thing. That'd be rad. A 3DS capture card would be a good idea for me. A good investment. Yo, I'm gonna look at this. This actually looks like something I would be a-okay with. What was my humanized Scott? Oh, now that is something I want to freaking see. One sec, I'm just. Oh my god. That is one crazy weird drawing I made way back when. Like the old Scott Cawthon avatar. Oh my god. That actually brings me to something whole full different this and that. You might have heard this on Twitter. I'm making a game. Oh. It's very, very early on in development, not even worth looking into at the moment. I'm gonna say that a lot, aren't I? But I actually want to talk about it a little bit. It's a little ditty that I call. Let me find the original notebook. This is a project I'm actually working on way longer than you think. This has been in the works about as long as my channel's been in the works. I've been working on this for 3 years as of late. So early on in the development of my channel, I started making this game. Like, this was like back when I was making videos about Mewtwo and Smash Bros. Wow, Mewtwo and Smash Bros. I made a video when Mewtwo got announced for Smash Bros. Or at least his trailer was, his official trailer came out in the Direct that one time. Holy crap, that was ages ago, man. That's ridiculous. But, yeah. Back in 2015. This is when this was made. This freaking notebook, which I labeled number 3. Hideout Helm. I don't know Donkey Kong Country 64. Donkey Kong 64, not Donkey Kong Country 64. All I know about Donkey Kong 64, honestly, is like the island area and We all know what the other part is. Everyone knows the DK rap. It's if you play the N64, if you even play the Donkey Kong game, you know the DK rap. It's bigger, faster, and stronger too. Interesting. I never actually went into that. But yeah, the game in which I am making, if I can find my freaking logo for it, it's probably not even in here. It's not in here! Frick! I updated the logo to have the actual name in there. But the project's name is Comic Legacy. It's a bit hard to explain. The concept of it, essentially, is that, well, think of the kind of... We've all had these kinds of things as a kid, right? We've all, like, drawn our own little wacky comic characters as a kid, right? That's kind of what's going on here. It's just the story of these really interesting comic characters that I've just made since the day I was freaking holding pencils drawing stuff. And that's kind of just what it's evolved to at this rate. Just that kind of stuff. I don't really want to go too deep into specifics right now, but all I want to tell y'all is that the characters for the game that I'm going to have to spend hours and hours and hours and hours writing every single line of dialogue, every single this, every single that, every single plot point, rewriting certain things, retconning certain details I've had from the get-go that have completely turned around as my aspiration for the game has changed. It's a mess. I gotta go through that. But yeah, it's all going to be extremely in-depth, to say the least. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense, if you ask me. But this game, like I said, has a long way to go. And as of late, I've actually talked about it on Twitter, just showing off random characters, enemies, etc. I shouldn't say enemies, because that might be spoiling some characters. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun over the years designing all these characters. Oh, I'm definitely getting a new PC at some point. I don't know when it's going to be. It could be a while. It could be a very long while. I'm not okay with that fact, but yeah. Let me see if I can find a character that's worth showing that isn't spoilery. Keep in mind, the drawings you are about to see are 3 years old. Ooh, the first page. This is the first page of actual art I've done for this game. Are you ready to see what my art style looked like 3 years ago? Take a nice gander. Oof. Oh, man. What a freaking beautiful mess. Some of the protagonists I originally designed 3 years ago. I wonder what this is coming out as. Is this like mirrored? Let me just rewind that by like a couple seconds. I can't rewind it. Fine. Look at it and be amazed by the mirror image. Oh no, it is forward. Alright, great, great. Okay, that's good. It's trash, but it's still good. 1080p, 60 frame per second. My hair's getting all messy. I don't want my hair to get messy. My hair needs to look good. You know what? I didn't finish my freaking Switch discussion. Keep it simple. I'm just gonna stop. Like, put this into a close here. Long story short, Switch is amazing. I can't wait to see what's got going on in the future. I have word search by Paugy on this system right now. I don't even know what that means. But if there's one game I do want to bring up real quick, I'm biting my finger for some reason. Flip this so.
Sega! Tetris.
Tetanus. Bouillon Tetris! Kill me, this game is bad. It's not that bad. I had a genuinely fun time playing through this game. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. Characters are surprisingly likable. I just pressed B and I should press A. Problem I have with this game, the voice clips repeat a lot. There are very few of them. But the worst part about the game, I learned this after I beat it. The regular battle mode, the regular game mode, the difficulty settings don't exist. The only difficulty you have are handicap settings that set how fast or how slow the things fall or whatever, the blocks, the Tetris blocks. But the AI's difficulty, there's no option for it. Because the AI's difficulty in this game, unlike some sort of menu or anything that said it, is decided by what character you choose to go up against. Now that sounds neat, like, oh, okay, that could work. Just be like, this character is the hard character, this character is these characters. You can set them up in all sorts of fancy little groups and make them look all cool and stuff, right? Right? Well, somehow they messed that up because they don't even indicate which character is which difficulty. They don't even indicate which one is which at all. Well, they do indicate which one is which. They all have names, of course. But they don't indicate, like, which one. They don't even organize them properly. Some of the hardest AI characters can be right in, like, the second row of characters. And you won't even know who they are or how they play. It makes no sense. But yeah, and here's the fun thing. The AI in this game will murder you. It will destroy you. Tear you to shreds. Make you feel bad for not being good enough at Tetris. You will never look at Tetris the same way again once you're done with this game. You'll feel like it goes way beyond what you originally thought. Championship Tetris next year, baby. Let's go. But yeah. Other than that, it's got some pretty okay music. It's Sega. They make good music. I don't really blame them. But yeah, that's how I feel about this game. Other than that, I think that's it for the Switch discussion for now. I'm gonna play some music. Not that one. But yeah, Clear Flow. The whole thing with Comic Legacy, like I was saying earlier, this is all over the place. Let me bring something up real quick. Ah! That's not it. Where's the stupid notebook at? There it is. Hello, I returned. Alright, there's that one. That's not one of them. That's just a freaking regular notebook. That's one of them. Those are both one of them. Y'all want to know how much work has been put into just like writing the game out so far? Oof. That was a good one. That was a good oof. This one, this one, this one, and this one. All these notebooks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 notebooks, all full of information about this game and how it works, how it's gonna play, everything that I need to know, anyone helping me develop the game needs to know. It's all gonna be in here, in these notebooks. I gotta freaking treasure these things like gold. This is all 3 years worth of game development in these 9 notebooks. Character designs, character arcs, battle systems, stats, all in there. So yeah, it's been a heck of a freaking time making this. And I had just finished the 8th one the other day, and I'm moving on to the 9th. And I've done some writing for side projects. There's a brief point where I'd actually designed a sort of Danganronpa spin-off. If you guys ever heard of that game, it's shockingly dark. Well, it's an anime game from Japan, and it's rated M, so it has all the right to be dark. Good on them. But yeah, I had a little bit of a semi-spin-off based around that. And, ooh, that's spoiler. Faster, 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 faster. Start moving through it. Random art. Comic Legacy. There's the first. I'm a doof! Jacob is here! Oh no. Here's the original freaking logo. With the rename of it. Hunter, you doof. That's a good way of phrasing that. That's perfect. But yeah, I literally have just a freaking laundry list of enemy names. Oh, I'm on my phone, man. I'm doing this on my phone. My computer's dead. I'm using it to watch the stream. That's about as much as it can do. Like, it can watch a stream. That's the best your computer is capable of. If your computer is only capable of watching a stream, is it even a computer anymore? Anyway, I bet this thing would have a hard time running Undertale. Matt, Jacob, Matt. You probably remember me talking about Jacob earlier. Speaking of Jacob, I'm gonna go into some backstory here. Look at this freaking abomination of a character design here. It's one of the first bosses of the game. Quite terrifying though. So, yeah, back to that. The whole concept. That was kind of spoilery, but whatever. That character was kind of Jacob's in-game persona, I guess. Early Millennium, that's it. That was Millennium. Jacob's nickname on the channel, kind of. And whoo-wee! I had a lot of fun making this character arc. It was one heck of a time going through that one. A lot of other characters. The fun thing about writing characters is that you get to spawn other characters from one character's character arc. It's like this character knows this character. You can make this character. He works with this group, so this group will have this kind of design, you know? Everything ties together. It's very fun to just tinker with, you know? A majority of the characters, actually, the protagonists, were based off of friends I had growing up. The second main character, Pen, who I've shown off on Twitter before, was strongly designed around my best friend back in elementary and early middle school. Fix his name. I don't think I fixed the last name. There are a lot of details about my characters that I'd rather keep a bit down low right now. But yeah, as I flip to it, the final boss of one of the games. I mentioned this before. It's Cray. Okay, thank you. I'll remember that. Last name is Cray. The main concept of Comic Legacy, if I haven't quite explained it outside of Twitter, is that the game will be an RPG with a lot of 2D platforming aspects in it at some points. The way I'm thinking the 2D platforming would work would be somewhere between like Super Paper Mario and Sonic Advance. Played any of those games? I really like the style of both of those games and just the way they play. Ni no Kuni? I've never played Ni no Kuni. I don't know if I've seen gameplay of it, honestly. I've heard the name before. But, yeah. The idea behind that would be Ni no Kuni 2. I'm going to move over to them. song number 5. That ain't it. Number 10. They make the Tetris thing like 10 times more bopping than it should be in this game. I don't know. I'm dumb. Well, the same. Yeah. The design of the game, essentially, is it's an RPG. We already established that. But it's kind of like, think, the storyline is gonna work something like, what's that game called? It's got the Akira Toriyama characters in it. The main guy, Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger. We'll have a lot of different storyline endings, etc. And specifically, Comic Legacy, ideally, I want to have 5 different story arcs which are completely different from each other, somehow be able to intertwine into one completely optional route journey. And going down one route could also affect the outcome of another. Which I'll have to do a lot of rewriting on that front. Relations between certain characters, whether one likes you or one doesn't, whether those characters alive or not, could have a huge effect on one story or another. Originally, this is a huge problem I've had with the game. It's been a huge roadblock for me, and like having to rewrite things, retcon things, etc. Is that I originally designed Comic Legacy's 5 story arcs as 5 different games that are meant to be sequels to each other. I did not want it to go like this, but I'm trying my freaking hardest to cram these together into one cohesive plot that can be just altered at any point. It's kind of chaotic. They've definitely improved over time. Like, my drawings have definitely gotten better as time's progressed. My personal favorite thing, outside of it, like I said, is just the character designs are so fun just to tinker with them. I'm showing way too much screen. The anime eyes! What anime eyes? Oh! 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 You want to see something real messed up? There was a small time period, a really small time period, where I thought I had the audacity to believe that I could have this son of a gun as a boss. No, nah, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. No way. No way am I having Sans cameo in this. It wouldn't be story related. It would just be like a cameo fight, like an optional thing. But it would never. No, never in a million years am I actually. Would I ever? Like now, I wouldn't even agree to that. The anime style I tried? I don't really remember that. Can you remember which notebook it was, like color-wise? That'd be helpful. Oh my. More spoilers. I even have the idea that the Sans fight will work somewhat like Undertale does, with a mixture of it. But, oh, speaking of the battle system. The battle system I want to work a lot like Mario and Luigi does, the Mario and Luigi RPG series. To where like you have to like, press certain inputs that relate to certain characters. But I want it to be a lot more frequent, like fast-paced, you know? A lot like less waiting time between like certain attacks. Like you have less time to react, less time to just oh. And a lot more buttons. A lot more button combo has its own name. Wow! It worked! I'm live! Me? That's before more buttons, folks. Alright, we good. We in the hood. It appears I'm still the only one here. Alright, so as I was saying, there are 1, 2, 3. I got 3 logos for you right here, folks. Ready for some spoiler bombs, boys. We got OG Comic Legacy's logo up here. The second one. Second arc, third arc. These are all extremely old, by the way. This is like at least like 2016, at least. I should probably go through this notebook. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Ah! It's funny you mentioned that, Jacob, because there he is. The original design. Actually, it's not even the original design. That's like a rematch with him. Oops! Theirs is a... That was a nasty freaking voice crack. There's one of the original designs. Looks like my freaking dad. Daddy Destructor. I'm down. Ah, yes. I can't quite show this without spoiling a huge boss, but that's the first design I ever made of this man. Can't make that out. I'm gonna try. There you go. You see nothing! They're so bad! Oh my god. Spoilers everywhere. Shh! You can't see anything, Jacob! Shut up! As if this game has anything worth keeping under wraps. Actually, it does. There's actually a lot of really intense moments. I swear. I should be paying attention to which page they're going by. No, that's a bad one. There's only 2 of us here. Yeah, that's the sad part. The fake tears are coming down. I'm so good at that. I promise you, my tears are fake. But yeah. Ever mentioned that I can make my eyes water at will? That's a fun story. Let me change this freaking Tetsuritsu music already. It's beginning to just make me feel depressed for existing and listening to it. Anyway. Spoon. I'm just here making dumb faces into the camera. It's the one time I can look dumb and actually see myself being dumb. Bizarre! My boy! You came in at the wrong time, but hey! Oh, yeah. Bizarre, to fill you in, I'm talking about a game I'm developing. It's, been in the works for a long time. So, don't mind the bad artwork and... Why am I scratching my freaking... I don't know. Am I scratching my underarm for some reason? Ugh. What the heck? That was like half this book. This is like a weird... I just ripped the cover up. I'm such an idiot. This is like a weird drawing book I got. Ignore the random... I don't even know who this is. If this is you, call 911! Get back to me! There you go. Now it's gone and never will see the light of day again. Wow. This is a notebook I never bring with me. Yeah, I don't like it either. I ignored it most of the time I brought it with me. I think he meant the cover of the notebook. It's just a random art notebook. You'll probably find it in like dollar stores or something. I got it for Christmas. I didn't make the choice to friggin' put it there. I didn't buy it. Someone got it for me as like a gift, as like an art notebook or whatever. I'm like, you know what? I may as well use this thing. That's always the excuse, right? Let me freaking get some music in here. It's been quiet for like all of 1 minute. I'm sad. 513, make a wish. My wish life didn't suck. Okay, I'm being way too overdramatic. Life's great. That's what you gotta tell yourself every day. The Ness figure? Are you referring to Sans? You freaking... I'm sorry. Oh crap, I almost dropped my notebook. I'm sorry. Who's Ness? You know what? As punishment for your sins, I'm just gonna leave them right here the entire next 3 minutes of the stream. Just gonna point at him very ominously. Let's go leave him in the corner. Hi. As punishment for your sins. Nope, they're there now. Ew, fake Ness and real Ness. Just point at him. Objection. There you go. It's now stream starring Sans and Ness, the new hosts of H. Nickel. Be impressed. Face the camera, Ness. I don't know. That costs money. I shouldn't do that. They're both fake, dang it! They're made out of plastic! Alright. My city designs? Oh no! The city designs are awful! Like, there's one thing I can't draw, and that's objects and backgrounds. I guess that's two things. Shut up. You know, outside of actual people, I can't draw that. I also can't draw realistically. I can't do realistic art. If you freaking gave me a year, I couldn't make anything good out of that. Humorously, actually, I made an attempt at that a while back. I just made the most rushed product ever. And the results were just drop dead gorgeous. I love them. Yeah, I know, I'm just the smartest commentator of all time. You know, it's funny, because I just drew Sans the other day as a joke. It got worse somehow. Within the period of a few years, it got worse. Oh my god, these notes are ridiculous. I also got really good at drawing Marie. Like, really good. By my standards. You asked me to draw... I'm a weeb! Were you not on my Twitter on April 1st? This is well known. Yes, I'm addicted to Marie. She's the best. Like, on April 1st, I literally renamed my Twitter is H. Nickel, in parentheses, is a freaking weeb. That's how you know it's true. I don't know. You want me to draw a freaking... What's his name? Dark Mind? Dark Matter? What's that Kirby boss name? The one with the freaking, like, the giant eyeball, like the little tentacle, like the little, like the little triangle tentacles coming out all over the place. Had like a bit of like a resurrect, like a Dark Matter. I'm just gonna say Dark Matter. Yeah, Dark Matter is probably the right one. Or Zero. No, not Zero. It's Dark Matter. I kind of like drew his little face without the tentacles. I don't know. Thought it was fun. I'm really fascinated in that guy's design. Oh, this is one of my favorite character designs I've made in a while. I call him Geometry. It's a little eye surrounding like little shape things. But the thing is, he has different forms that all use the exact same shapes. They're not skeletons. Here he is. Here's the realistic drawing I drew the other day. Realism! Sketlins. Sketlins. My favorite enemies. Sketlins... I have a good handful of enemy designs, but my two favorite ones are some of the easiest ones to draw, of course. And one of them is just straight up a coconut. It's just a coconut. There's nothing more to it. A circle with two eyes and a little bit of shading, you're done. Best character, 10 out of 10. I am a master character design. The battle bus. What's the battle? Ooh, Russian hideout. I made a location. Fortnite. Sit down. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care as much about Fortnite. It's not bad. It's not good. It's there. There was a point in my life where I thought it was okay to make a location in my video game called Russian Hideout. What's wrong with me? Ooh. Ooh, that's a good design. I must have been on some sort of Asriel kick when I made that. He's a boss. I gotta remember that. Wait, he's there too? Oh, baby, this is a fun design. So, This is gonna be like the first major reveal of an antagonist, like a final boss location character. Spoilers for a game that's coming out in half a decade or later. Feel honored. This son of a gun. Shut up and show the money. This son of a gun, Vladimir, definitely needs a name change because Vladimir is the most obvious freaking name in the world. Oh, he's not the final boss. Oops. This is the worst. You're not seeing that one either. You're definitely not seeing that one. Wow, I kind of beat myself to the punch there. Again, not telling you. He's from... Heh. Am I allowed to swear in these things yet? No? Okay, fine. I'll wait. Oh, man. Y'all don't know what I'm looking at. What? No. Close it this way. I ripped off the cover. Now I don't know where to close it. Next one. One of my favorite arts that I made after I played Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. You can tell when I get inspired by a video game when I start making one of these just out of the blue. Palatino! Give it up for Palatino. He's got the Amine eyes. Oh, this is a real fun character design. There. Cover up that one. Still giant hair, yeah. This is like approaching 2016, 2017 era. So we're getting kind of close to modern day, right? A bunch of random YouTubers I decided to draw. You got Markiplier, Etika, me! PK Sparks, Chad Tronic, Jacksepticeye, the Grumps, Chugga Conroy. Just a lot of fun times. Etika is saying my duck, okay? And I drew a really lazy Dashie at one point. At one point, good grammar, Hunter. PBG. More good stuff. More voice cracks. I don't really want to show too many of these, man. There's just... Ooh. No, that's spoilery. I have standards for these things. JonTron? I have JonTron here somewhere, actually. Oh. Oh, yeah, Mayor Gerald. I had him in here earlier. I don't really want to show Gerald yet. He's a bit of a complex character. I'll discuss Gerald at a later date. There's one character I actually put in for fun. And his whole concept is... He's essentially just like, I'm not a turd! I'll do it at a later date! I just turned into freaking... What was that movie? The Room. I just turned into an Tommy Wiseau for a second there. But one character, his concept essentially that like he was designed around my old art style in 4th grade. And I just simply called him Classic Comic because I'm a lazy character namer. So he's on this page too, along with the Black Knight I had earlier. Well, a form of him. Variations. He's a lot cuter, normally. Ignore that. I don't know, I say dumb things. You are tearing me apart, Lisa! I did not hit her! I did not! Oh! Here's a Sketlin. He's freaking cute and I love him. He's just a little skeleton man with like little ribcage arms. The tournament of power? Where all the universes could be deleted? No. What tournament? Yeah, he's a happy little dude. One of my favorite enemies that I made was basically like a security robot that's just like a little exclamation point guy that's like upside down. He has like tiny little feet. The Smash tournament. What do you mean a Smash tournament? Exactly. Oh. Oh, I don't even know. I don't know where that is. It's probably buried somewhere in that drawer over there. Now, the thing is, guys, let me think this real quick. I made comics before I made the game. Before I even started working on the game. So any comics that I make are older than anything I've shown so far. So it looks worse. So lower your expectations on me finding that. But I'll try. I'll try. I might do it after this, but hey. Oh, you thought Skeleton was cute, right? Huh? Yeah, here's his freaking friend. Lovely. Software. Here's the big problem with this game, software-wise. Oh yeah, Monkey Man did freaking beat the crap out of Miller. Millennium. Context. Monkey Man's the first character I ever made back in 4th grade. What was I saying, Leo? Software. I haven't started developing the game at all. I'm still in the planning phase of it. I'm still working on like the little things, you know? Just tiny little details that need to be ironed out. And I still need a proper team and proper, you know, hardware to make it on. So, I have no way of making this happen yet, unfortunately. But, always something to kind of work up towards. You know, now I'm thinking about it. Oh boy, this will be fun. Children, avert your eyes from the chat! Because from this point forward, I will not be swearing. But, you know, chat, go crazy, go nuts, say whatever you want. I don't care. You won't see me breaking the PG boundary, but hey, I'll try. Climb the tower and punched him. Oh, I think I remember that vaguely. That was... I actually had that on YouTube. I remember that now. Bizarre! Watch your freaking language, man! Come on! I know I just said you can say what everyone, but that's pushing it. But yeah, before I started working on the game, I had actually made a small little, like, series that kind of introduced the characters and their kind of backstory, origin story. And I only made the first kind of like series. It's bizarre. I swear to God, I'm about to ban you for your freaking language. Sorry, I should probably stop saying that. I don't know. That's on the channel. Look it up. It's behind a playlist called HCJI Industry. I don't freaking remember. HCJI Central. Actually, I have a window for it open right now. Steel Corridor. More than a dream. No. The Indigo Files. That was a fun one. Let me see if I can get this one going here anyway. Prepare to witness cringe, boys. Oh, he's holding pen. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, pen's all freaking worn out, or whatever. He's angry! Oh yeah, I forgot. These got graphic, by the way. There's some... This dude gets stabbed in the stomach. Windows 10. I know, right? Isn't it beautiful? It sucks. Let me see if I can find the scene that Jacob was talking about. Oh my god, I jumped off the building. I'm gonna die. Beep, beep, beep. You ain't gonna see crap here. This is more spoiler. No. I'm gonna find out where this happens so I can show you the exact scene. Later! And Pen's gonna be okay. Just like we all... I'm just gonna flip this back on so you're not looking at a table. Hi, it's me. Oh, there we go. I was wondering, Who set up the bomb? Cut, smash, cut to Millennium. Like, not me. Haha, anime ending. You know what? I'm gonna look for. There's gotta be like a. It's on YouTube. Look it up. Screw you. I don't want to look for it anymore. This is bad. Whatever. This is bad. Back to me. Look left, back at me. Bye, Jacob. It's just you, me, and the trees now, Bizarre. Oh, here's JonTron. Rockington never forgets. Oh my god. Ryan! The legendary Thought is here! I'm allowed to say Thought, right? Right now I'm just going through my old like comic book things, whatever. Talking about like just random drawings I made over the years. Oh my god, I made a crappy drawing of Team 4 Star. Oh, here's a Jacksepticeye guy. There was a weird period where I just like drew a lot of freaking YouTubers. You got a Markiplier over here. A Razbowski. A Nate Wants to Battle. That's a point. He's my 4th favorite YouTuber. Are you serious? Ah, yes. More Grumpage. More Gameage Grumpage. PK Sparks. He called me H Nipple once. Little fun fact. It's the heck 12:30 in the AM. What the heck are you? Anyway, get some sleep, man. I'm awake as sin, and you're tired as sin. So go do it. Go slip. Later. I mean, I get that it's Friday, and 12:30 actually isn't that late. By my standards, at least. I'm a freaking night owl. No shock to me, then. Oh, man. This is when I started getting pretty okay at drawing facial expressions. Yeah, there was a period of time where I actually thought I could get good at drawing. Here's a pleb for you. He's got a chin. A very defined chin. Here comes the Crimson Chin! Oh, Arlo. That's what Jacob meant by anime eyes. Alright, I see what you mean. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. This is a really good one. Oh, hey Arnold. I never watched it. Bleh. I still have 3 of these notebooks to go through. We're like 2/3 of the way through this, dang it. Let's get through the rest. Oh yeah! This is the one I had made after I pretty much quit YouTube. The legendary what? I can't say that. That's your thing. I'm the PG one of the group. Actually, shoot, now that I think about it, this is the one where I first drew your character, Ryan. I drew Jet for the first time. You had a lot of fun with this. Like I said, I make most of my characters around friends I've had growing up. Oh, that's a good one right there. Yeah, look at this creepy over-the-top thing who really is kind of just compensating for something, I swear to God. The fact that it looks like an ASDF movie character just on cocaine. Hi, I'm flipping through spoilers. What are you doing today? Oh yeah, here's a good one. Late game, there's a design I made of like an enemy that pretty much clones. It's like a robot that basically like morphs into like the shape of the enemy, of the character you're playing as, and like adapts to their moveset. And I kind of made some like little beta designs based around which character is which. It's fun. Win it. This music's been looping for like about 5 to 10 minutes now. Such an idiot. Oh! The guy who freaking Guts Glory rammed me earlier, Will. Shouts to Will. There's another Ryan. Before he became Jet. Guts Glory rammed me. I'm so dumb. I heard you like spoilers, but you're not getting any today, so yeah, shut up please. I'm sorry for being so rude to you. More random YouTuber drawings. That dang Will. Daniel Avadaniel, grumpy head boy. Oh yeah. Gabanamon 456, Sugar Conroy, Vincent Vinny Vine Sauce himself, and friggin' Etika once again. I draw a lot of YouTubers in my spare time. PK Sparks did a playthrough of Mario Rabbids. I drew him as a rabbit. Lovely time, truly. Senor Pello. Oh boy! It's me! Actually, I'm surprised Pello hasn't uploaded anything for 420. He always does a 420 video. I'm sad he hasn't done something like that this year. He skipped April Fools too. I mean, he doesn't normally do like April Fools yearly. Oh, I have no context for this. Yeah, boy! Why do I draw things? Anyway. So this is the point where it's kind of getting like, I'm getting good at this. Our Lord and Savior, Coin! Yeah. Everyone loves Coin. Ooh, Nerville. Nerville's a fun character. I might talk about him at one point. Who knows? Well, I knows, but you don't. That delicious Nerville face. That makes it sound way creepier than it is. Ooh. There he is. There's a beautiful boy, Nerville. So goofy. So I actually pretty much 100% designed Nerville around me. That's literally just the exact template I used. Just a me I made for Miitopia, I think. Oh! I can show this off. I had a bit of a Cuphead craze at one point. So I just drew a lot of the characters in like the Cuphead kind of style, I guess. Inky comic. So that's fun. Had a lot of mileage. Got a few other ones out there. Inky pen, but that's a fun one. And this is when this is the notebook I made my favorite character in. Jeez, it only took me like what, 3 years. But yeah, this one I just made this past year. I mentioned earlier I made a Danganronpa game out of the cast for fun. I made a map for the building they'd be in. This is the map for the freaking building in my quote-unquote Danganronpa game. Look at all that. Yeah. It has locations for life, death, and everything in between in it. I even drew really gruesome images of just what each death would be like. The game's dark, dang it. So, introducing my literal favorite character, Dime. Probably should cover up this freaking crap here. But yeah, Dime is just beautiful. I love him. You saw nothing. And he's the one character who, no matter how many times I draw, I feel like every facial expression on him is great. They're all just so good. My next playthrough, well, let me have a look at this little picture I have on my wall. If I ever come back to finishing Shovel Knight, the next playthrough will be played by you, Ryan! Yeah, that's my plan. That's God's plan, Drake. No, I don't really care about that song. Or any modern music, but... Yeah, Breath of the Wild. If I'm playing Ocarina of Time, you're playing Breath of the Wild. We share Zelda games, dang it. So yeah, that's the next one on the list. And outside of that, after that would be a replay of Splatoon, and then I'd do Splatoon 2. And then Lego Batman, and then I'd be finishing Earthbound. That would be the lineup there. And from there, I did have a lineup for the next list of Let's Plays, but... No. Oh yeah, I also had a little bit of like a personality chart for some of the characters. With a little chibi design to go with them. So yeah, that was always neat. Okay, that did come out good enough. There's even a little chibi jet just chilling out here. So that was pleasant. Jet dies in the Danganronpa game. It's sad. Anyway. So, I don't think I'm really too comfortable with showing off too much outside of this. Other than the fact that I drew H. Nickel in his freaking Tomodachi Life outfit. And Boulder! I love this enemy so much. This is one of my earlier designs I made. Like in 2016, I think. And his whole concept is that, well, one, Boulder's a beautiful freaking name for him because he's a spider mixed with a bull, and he has a giant mane that kind of feels like it's just full of like grain and crap. Not like grain, but like just like rocks and pebbles and crap, like just a bunch of crap. It's very coarse, if that's the right term. So yeah. That's his whole concept there. And when I have artist block or something like that, I kind of just make a random face, just of like a random page of like facial expressions, and just random crap. Like my hand just goes like, my hand will just do this like. There, drawing. Just draw a random line and just see where it goes. Stop with the music. It's been going on for freaking ages now. Smashing A. Hashtag fire. This game just straight up just said hashtag fire pearl. Thank you, Splatoon. You will be irrelevant in 10 years. I'm so sad. That's true. I want to go back and just see like. It's funny. This game has like a 90s aesthetic, but it has like a dialogue of modern society. It's funny I use the term society in this guy right here. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But I mentioned that when you have artist block, just draw stuff like this! Yeah! Wait, is that bird? Yeah, it's bird. So yeah, just random facial expressions always seem to do the trick for me. And that's Darwin! No. So outside of that, not much left to discuss here. I think we're just about done with the comics for now. Yeah. Nothing here needs to be spoken of. I do love these anime designs, though I don't want to talk about them quite yet. Like I said, this is very early on in development. A lot of the stuff is very suitable to change at some point. I'm doing like a lot of once-overs on this. So yeah. All you guys need to know for now is that this game is in good hands. I will be constantly looking through it, trying to see what I can improve, and yeah, we'll see what we can do from there. Crap, I still have another one I haven't checked through yet. This is actually my favorite one. it spawned this amazing drawing of Dime that I used for my banner. Another iteration of Vladimir, the Vladimir, the stereotypical. I figure I've gotten like a little bit more into like specifics regarding it, regarding the series. Hey, look, it's the odd ones out. And hey, look, it's another Arlo. And look, it's Geo. Hey, look at that, Ryan. It's Geo, the very mildly suggestive artist that you always see on Twitter. God dang it, Geo. Oh yeah, this is very appropriate for what I'm about to talk about in a few minutes. The Smash Bros. Where we last left off on this channel, I was reacting to a little thing called Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch. And somehow that reaction got the least views out of the 3 things I uploaded from that direct, being the Crash Bandicoot and Undertale reveal, Splatoon's DLC, and Smash. That got the least amount of views. Crash and Undertale got middle, and then we have Splatoon, which got over 2,500 views. That's the literal highest rated video on my channel at the moment. I don't know how to feel about that. That was like my least favorite reaction out of the 3. That was the one that like literally just like made the least amount of sense because for some reason like I hyped up like the smallest things that I just like immediately cut myself off like saying, oh wait, I actually don't care about that too much. But that shows, I swear I showed it, but yeah, just for clarification's sake, here's a drawing of me reacting to it. Because that's just how hyped up I got. You know what? For the sake of just me just chilling out with y'all, I'm going to real quick just do a nice recap of such a beautiful stream. An error occurred! God, YouTube just sucks, you know? If I can just, you know, get to... Actually, another thing about it, if I can just look here, it probably has my video in here. Sonic, don't do that to the audience. It's very rude. Oh, there it is. Wow. Smash Bros. Switch has murdered my voice.
Cut and just like end it with oh, there it is. Wow. Cut and Smash Bros. Switch has murdered my voice.
Listen here, you little son of a gun.
Oh, there it is. Wow. Cut and Smash Bros.
Shut your mouth! Other me? Alright, here we are. Just nice recap.
No! Daddy! Oh my god, my voice is dead. No. It's happening. It's happening. I knew it! It would transition from Splatoon to Splatoon and Smash!
I called that way earlier than I should have.
Oh my god, this is happening! It's Stolen Mario, it's time! It's time, Stolen Mario! I knew it would look like this. I just didn't know it was coming so soon.
So soon. Oh.
I'm white, dude.
I'm white, dude. Oh yeah, someone was calling me. Someone was throwing like racial slurs at me in the chat, and I was like, dude, why are you calling me black? I'm not black.
Ow! Ow! Let's go! Let's freaking go! Mario, Link, well, Breath of the Wild Link.
Pause.
Smash 5.
Smash 5.
What the heck?
The heck? It's a sequel. It's a sequel, Hunter.
It's a sequel.
Yeah, it is.
It's a sequel.
Yeah, I already said that.
What?
Okay. Well, that's a nice face. Gonna ignore that for now. Because this won't be re-uploaded, I'm just gonna put this here. Don't content ID me with this. Actually, yeah, let's not leave a video from another channel up. That will probably get me killed. I've dealt with copyright in the past. It was terrible. Man, I'm gonna segue the heck into Smash Bros. Later. I ironically found a predictions page in here. This was the period in time where I just started drawing a lot of Marie. Because it was just a fun face to draw. And then a Callie. And then a perspective drawing. It actually looks good. But yeah. More Squid Face. I'm just going to go through these now because we're entering like non-canon region. Oh, I do a lot of Paper Mario characters for fun. Oh, Chunks. I don't even know what the heck this thing is. Tippy. We got a Mimi over here. I don't know. There are some drawings that I've made that I just like know were so bad that I just literally like, just stop myself midway through and say, you know what? This need not come into existence. So, be gone! Another really good Marie. Hooray. Oh, this is on my profile picture for a little while. I think both of these were for like a small period of time. Great. And then I finally made official designs for these characters. Yeah. Look at that. I got Millennium right there. More simplified versions of them. Regular comic. Another Squib. Because I had a lot of fun drawing that design. If you've gone on my Twitter, you've seen all of these drawings. But dang it, this one's crooked. It's pen. We got Indigo. We got Cyrus Indigo. We've got the Pearl Institute. The Pearl Institute. Pearl Institute? Pearl Institute. Weird. Boy! Ye? Boy. No one need question this. We got this man Alex over here. Yeah, I'll have a good time, Ryan. I'll be seeing you, my friend. Cameron. There's my friend Cameron here. For another day. Bios. So at this point, I'll be flipping through the rest of this. Got more Marie. We're nearing the end game here. I've drawn literally everything I've wanted to draw out of this notebook. Let's not question this enemy design. It's just really good. 99% of these enemy designs all came from like some sort of like inspiration. Of course, like I always like have like some sort of thing in my mind and I think, you know what, I want to draw a variation on that I really would like to see. Just something like completely different, but like yet kind of possible to tell like where it came from. I think that's it for this one. And there are only a few more pages left of Unfinished Marie. A few other pages of the final notebook, because I'm not really that far into that one yet. That's the one I'm currently working on. I made a really good Marie in that one, I'll tell you what! A bug. Need context? No, you don't. The bagworm. The bagworm. A character I'm really fond of. One of the first bosses ever designed. In fact, he was the first boss ever designed for the game. And I did a lot of experimenting with design. I think I've kind of come to something I'm a bit more used to. It's a giant freaking sandworm with like a little bag on his head with a little doodle face on it. That he buries himself underground, so that's the only part that's revealed. And, ooh, it's a spooky scallyworm! The last one, it just brings us right to the fourth notebook. And this is 99% spoiler. So, instead of showing you anything worthwhile in said notebook, here's that really good Marie I mentioned earlier. I like it. So, that's it for the notebooks. Woo! Right now, I'm going to open this other notebook because, great, of course I am. Because that's where my Smash Bros. Predictions were pretty much cataloged in. I'm going to get these ones on my chest here. Smash Bros. Predictions. We know Splatoon's already in there. Done deal. So, ARMS character. Any ARMS character I'm down with. If we can get that going, that'd be great. I can put the music back on, by the way. Just make this silence less awkward. Let me look around here. You're a good kid. I don't know. What the heck? That's a leg. See, that's my leg. Be gone, leg. The leg's gone. That's perfect. So, back to that. Oh, we need an ARMS character of some sort. I figured if they're gonna put an ARMS character in the game, it's gonna be Springman. That's the most likely candidate, but I consider putting in a different character, like a change-up kind of thing. Maybe Ribbon Girl, maybe something different, like Ninjara, who won a popularity contest among the three. They made a little bit of a poll, like who's your favorite character, that kind of deal. And Ninjara won. Springman got third. I think Kid Cobra got second. Yeah, but Springman won the freaking world tournament invitation, like a world tournament thing or whatever. I think the character's name was Resolve or something. Or Revolve, I can't remember which. But yeah, he played as Springman and he won the tournament. I'm so proud of him. He brought honor to Springman's name. So that's kind of what I want to see out of that. We need to see an ARMS character. That leak really freaking helped my case. We're going to see the return of the three missing guys. Ice Climber, Snake, and Wolf, which I guess counts as 4 now I think about it. They're going to come back. Naturally. That's all I got for that. Marks. Hot take. Marks. After seeing Kirby Star Allies and just what the heck this guy can do in that game, HAL Laboratories seems to be in charge of Smash this time. So I would not be surprised in the slightest if Marks showed up at some point. Kirby needs more rep. Kirby ain't got nothing since Brawl, and that's depressing, considering it's Sakurai's freaking franchise. And Sakurai's franchise, like, come on. Cough again. Anyway. I want to see Crash. Is that too much to ask? Go in Crash. He's here. He's an icon. He's got more of a reason to be in here than Cloud Strife did, that's for certain. I want Bayonetta to come back, by the way. A lot of people say they want Bayonetta to kick the heck out after what she freaking did to the freaking competitive scene in Smash. But at the same time, a lot of people can still do just as fine without Bayonetta. Just saying. I don't know what the whole fuss is there. Besides, Bayonetta ain't really that good if you ask me. Whatever. Other characters I want to see come in. Jeez. You know what? Shot in the dark. You know who I want? You know who I really want in Smash? This isn't gonna happen. It won't happen. There is no way in God's green earth that this character will make it into Smash. Because it's stupid. No one really actually wants him in the game. But just by fate, I know for a fact they're gonna pull something right out of nowhere and we're gonna end up with Goku. Goku for Smash. And finally, let me see here. I think we need some ballot runner-ups in here. K. Rool, Shantae. Who else? Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight needs to be in this. I don't care what you say. He deserves it. Just saying. Other than that, predictions for the game itself. I wouldn't go too far on that front. Ideally, there was one thing I heard from Game Explain that I really liked the concept of. For this game's kind of codec character, or I guess the Star Fox character, communication character. The Inklings could have something like that. They could have like Callie Marie or Pearl Marina doing like a news report on each character. That sounded amazing to me. I love the character dynamic between those two, and having them both discuss Smash Bros. Characters would be literally amazing for me. I think that's just one of the better ideas I've seen come out of just Smash theorizing in general. I want a Subspace Emissary mode to come back. Like, with the roster we have now, having a new Subspace in this day and age, like, just completely revamped, whole new levels, this and that story and everything, that would be awesome. Just another amazing thing they could put in. Imagine just how freaking crazy it would be to see Mario just chatting with Bayonetta. That would be the most uncanny thing ever. Just Nestor Luke is like, "Hello, Mrs. Bayonetta, Witch Hunter, Death Demon Killer." Or better yet, like Pit, Palutena, Dark Pit. That would be freaking... That'd be interesting. Jeez. What else? Ban, kill, destroy, smash, tour at all costs. It deserves death. Make a better classic mode. Better UI. Music. Music. Smash music is amazing, dang it! They choose the best songs from each franchise, and they do it in very fine, large doses, too. Which is why I think Splatoon might just be the hardest franchise to pull from. Because there are so many good songs in Splatoon, it actually hurts to think there's only going to be a small handful taken from it. God, if they don't have some form of Calamari incantation in Smash, I'll be done. I'll be out of that. That's bullcrap. It's gotta happen, right? Right? Come on. And yeah, I think that's about it for Smash. Returning fighters? I want Lucina gone. There's no reason for her to be an extra character slot here. At least put her as an extra skin or something like that. There's nothing different about her. Enough said. Also, Mii fighters. I don't know. They haven't put much of an emphasis on Mii's this time, I noticed. With the Switch. I feel like they could do something with the Mii's. I like to see them come back. They're a fun idea. They need to be expanded on a little bit more, you know. Something more to them, you know. And that's it for Smash. I'm done with that. Final thing I want to discuss. Gee, there's not much going on right now, so I think I'm gonna start calling it quits here. I want to discuss the future of the channel. Would be a nice way to start, you know. You kind of got what you got. I'm definitely gonna be doing coverage of E3. That's for sure. I want to get as much E3 coverage as possible. I might do but as much as possible. I won't be doing Xbox. I might do Sony. I might cover Sony. Well, I'm gonna cover Sony. They got some stuff up their sleeve, I'm calling it. And of course, Nintendo. I'll be on that like white on rice. One extra thing about Smash I forgot to bring up. The Smash Invitational takes place on June 11th and June 12th. Nintendo at E3 takes place on June 12th through June 14th. Now, my problem here lies simply in that date alone. The fact that there will be a professional tournament held for Smash Switch seemingly before we get any news on the thing in the first place. It will be fully playable before we even see what the game is. Is it just Smash 4? Like, unless they're like high-key just drop the ball on us this upcoming month, and just say, Smash Direct, we're revealing everything you need to know about this ASAP. characters, this, maps, everything. This month. Get ready. Unless I do that in this upcoming month, we're going to walk into this tournament blind. And that terrifies me. Because now I'm just thinking, it's going to be a port. It's going to be a port. And that's the one huge thing that sways me on that side of the argument. I don't think it's a port. It's a sequel. Anyone watching the freaking stream would know that by now. It's, in my opinion, it's going to be a sequel. No said. But that's the one thing that could sway me in a direction, is if they don't announce anything before this tournament. That worries me. So, yeah. Back to the whole channel thing. I'll probably be working on some Switch clips at some point. Getting those uploaded. I think I mentioned it earlier on the stream. Speaking of the stream, stuff like this, I may or may not be moving to a Patreon at one point. I plan at one point to just do streams and delete them from YouTube, have them downloaded on my computer, and then put them up on Patreon. Have like a $1 per month type deal, just to watch all of them as they come by. So yeah, that's the plan, Stan. Probably not. I don't know. I'll look into it. If I do streams more often like this, then sure, that's a good idea for the future. But for now, that's it for me. Y'all enjoyed this crap. I want to keep this stream up on the channel for a little while until I get this whole Patreon thing decided. But if you guys enjoyed the stream, hey, congrats! You lived. You made it through this hour-and-a-half long stream, just me talking at a phone, me yelling at a camera while looking up at a computer to see what people say about that. My sanity is fully intact. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed this, then hey, come back for more. I might do more of these more often, you know. Had some friends drop in. We had a nice little discussion about just me and what I do. And hey, expect more of that stuff in the future. For right now, though, I've been H. Nickel. You've been a lovely audience. Au revoir, boys.